friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. Today I'm going to go through setting up my meal planner for the month of March. I can happily report that my Cocoa Daisy stuff came in plenty of time to do this, and I'm super pumped. I'm not going to run through all of that stuff, but I do have this washi, which I think was the main planner kit. This little tab, which came from the planner add-on, and same with this sheet right here. And then I'm using these, which I cut out of a Happy Planner book. And that's pretty much all I need, but I'll kind of show you how I do it. I did, out of the recommendation of one of you, have get a cover that I put onto this. So when I put it in and out of my purse, because I take this to the store with me, it doesn't get destroyed, and it's working really great. It is a little bit big, like it's A5. It is a little bit big, which I think is a little bit odd, but it's fine. So this is how I do it generally, is I keep it really simple. I do put down the date dots, I put down some washi, and I use whatever, color coordinates. And then I have it for my meals. The highlighted stuff is new stuff that we liked, new recipes that we tried. And then I set up each week after with just some washi, and then I will set up, I won't do it today because I set up each of these pages, like the actual produce and stuff, but as the, when the next week comes along. But this is how I do my grocery list. So then I take this to the store, and as I'm making my grocery list, I put it into whatever category, and then as I'm going through the grocery store, it's easy enough to I take a pen, I cross it off. It's really simple for me. So that's how I do it. So this is January, we have February, and still trying with those birds. And then we have March. So I'm just gonna jump right in. The theme for the Cocoa Daisy in March is books, which I'm super pumped about. I know at least one of you have told me that it's not your favorite theme, but you love the birds, which I didn't love the birds, but so everybody has their own preferences, obviously, which is totally fine. I'm still trying to come around to those dang birds. But I will say I don't hate them. I've been looking at them for, a few weeks now, and I don't hate them. I don't know how I feel about them anymore. But I am super pumped about books because I do love books. I am all about reading. I actually have read, 8 books already this year. Got a new series that I absolutely love. And maybe I'll share more about my reading and all that. Update you on my reading journal in another video, if you guys are interested. But this theme is definitely right up my alley. So I'm just going to trace over this because I think it looks better in whatever color coordinates. I have already picked out my colors. This color is smoke blue. I thought went really well. And these are this is one I already had. It does not come with any of the kits. So if you like it and you get these kits, this is not in a kit. I just felt like it went pretty well. So I always pull out a fine liner, and I always pull out a dot marker, but I won't use the dot marker today, but I picked out one that I think will match, and you guys will see that when I set up my March calendar in my Hobonichi next week. I'll have that set up. Okay, so let's put down the date dots. I don't decorate any more than this, just because it's just a meal planner. I don't know. I don't need a ton of decorations. I am going to, let's go ahead and put on these. I do think I have to trim these down if I remember correctly. I only do this once a month, so I don't always remember like how much I have to trim down, but I do believe I have to trim these down because they are kind of big. But it's really nice to be able to quickly like go back and find, you know, like, what do we eat? I don't even know what we like, kind of thing, or what haven't we had in a while in the months. So I think it makes it nice to do. On the other side. Also, I am like on a quest this year to use up as much of things that I have as I can, and all of these like functional Happy Planner stuff, like these tabs, I've had for I don't even know how long, and it's like, nope, time for them to go away. Time for them to be used. I just had a moment of like, is these actually the small ones? They are the small ones. Yeah. I had a small panic moment for a minute because I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I don't use the small ones here. Okay. So I think what I did is I just skipped a line. Oh no, I skipped 2 lines. 3. Yeah. So hold on, let me figure this out. Okay, there we go. All right. And what I did have to do in January, because it kept getting caught, is I just put a piece of transparent, I don't even know how well, yeah, you can kind of see it, the transparent tape on it, just to hold it down. But in February, I actually put down the thing first and then put the washi over it, and that helped it from getting snagged on things. So that's what I'm going to do again this month, just because I don't have to worry about that. And then I will go through and I'll kind of mostly prep these weeks, mostly prep these pages in terms of putting down the decorative washi. I mean, this is not necessary at all. It is a meal planner. I just think it's fun. And I hate meal planning. I mean, I hate it with a passion. I never know what to cook anymore. I'm tired of cooking the same things, but I have 2 picky eaters that's like, they won't eat anything. And so I hate doing it. I miss being able to experiment a little bit more when it comes to the kitchen. So all the, you know, making the pages a little bit prettier kind of helps a little bit when I have to sit there and try to figure out what in the world I'm going to feed my family, because apparently they like to eat regularly. It's funny how that works. You have to keep feeding them. So I just think it's fun to do. And I cut that corner terribly. So then what I do is I go through and I just put a pencil line down until the very last. That's what I thought. Down here. And yes, I could count it, but I don't want to. This, in the moment, seemed easier. I don't know that this one is right, though. Doesn't that look disproportional? 1, 2. It is. It is off. That's why. It needs to be over 1 line. Looking for my eraser. Oh, I hate erasing on this paper because it seems to take up the line. Like, it doesn't erase well. But again, it's not that big of a deal because it is a meal planner. Oops. That was silly. All right. Oh, well. And then I mark that, and then I usually go through and I'll write the dates at the bottom. So this first page in March will be February 27 through, I don't know what to go through, March 5th. That way I just kind of know. I won't make you sit here and watch me write the dates on all of them, but that's how I do it. And then I'll go through later and I'll actually put my, I just use my highlighter, and then I make, I have scripts that I use, that I made for myself, that I just mark my, you know, my produce, my pantry, all that into my section. So that is how I do it. I just thought I would take you through and show you how I get it set up for each month. And since my Cocoa Daisy stuff was actually here, I could do it. And that's pretty exciting to me because the last few months it has come very, very late. So yeah, that's all I have. Kind of a short and sweet video today. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.